at the end of the day, we choose to love and accept each other as we are.
One way a relationship can just absolutely fall apart, which you don't want to happen, is by being selfish. What you got to do is take the selfishness and throw it completely out the window. Now, I'm not telling you to get rid of self-love and not do things for yourself, but you got to understand selfishness stops as soon as you enter a relationship. So what do I mean by this? This means that now, instead of just thinking about you, you've got to think about two people. You got to think about how everything outside of you affects the relationship.
Love is challenging because you have to work together, you have to negotiate, you have to learn how to communicate with each other, and it's tough. I mean, Sean and I have our ups and downs, we have our struggles, as does everyone else, but at the end of the day, what keeps us together and what keeps us in love is having really good communication, having loyalty and respecting each other, just having each other's back, and just knowing that at the end of the day, I'm here to help Sean and be his biggest advocate, and he's here for me. And we're not trying to ruin each other, we're not trying to bring out the worst in each other, we're trying to make each other's lives better.
That leads me into another thing you want to do without in your relationships: jealousy. There's never a time where I'm ever jealous of my wife, no matter what it is. You know, if she makes more money than me, if she does better than me on something, if she beats me at something, there's absolutely never a time where I'm jealous, because jealousy will not only kill your relationship, it will create resentment. And once resentment enters the picture in your relationship, in your life period, everything that you value will completely fall apart. So understand, you guys are both running the same race. You're both helping each other to be better. You're both helping each other to be on your top level, on your top game. You want to live optimally. That's why you're in the relationship, because this person offers something to you that nobody else can. And once you understand that, you can get happy for each other no matter what happens, but learn how to celebrate as opposed to separate. And
the next part is communication. Communication is everything. You have to communicate how you feel, what you want, what you need in a relationship. Because if you don't do that, how is your partner supposed to guess? It helps so that, you're not angry, you're not mad because the other person doesn't understand what you need. Communicate that and allow your partner to communicate that back to you so that you guys can have a fulfilling relationship together.
you can't change people, okay? So what does that mean? You can't change people means that you can't force somebody to be something that they're not, all right? One of the most important, I stress important, concepts of any relationship is acceptance. Accepting people the way that they are. You can allow people to grow, you can help them to grow, but forcing them into something that they're not vibrationally ready for can end in catastrophe.
So in our relationship, we mostly fight about communication, we fight about differences in beliefs, we fight about how we speak to each other. But at the end of the day, we've gotten to the point after being married for 6 years and together for 7 years that we can really communicate quite well. And communication is really such an important part to a relationship.
Yeah, you have to understand, I think everybody speaks a different language. Everybody takes things to heart differently. What language speaks the best to your partner? And when you can do that, then all that other stuff you throw out the window. You are able to communicate on a much higher level, on a much deeper level, which, as we talked about, brings your bond closer together.
Another thing that we really focus on is affection. Really, physical touch, like holding each other's hands and kissing and, hugging and embracing every morning.
It's cuddling, it's touching, it's hugging, it's telling your partner how much you appreciate them and telling them how much you love them, and being together, quality time, becoming more and more comfortable, because the more comfortable, the more relaxed you are with your partner, the more intimate you can be.
Definitely sex is very, very important in every relationship, and be able to really understand each other's bodies and to communicate love, in a very loving way is one of the most beautiful things that you can share in a relationship.
Tell us about your relationships. Tell us like all the stuff that you've been experiencing, and let us know how we can help, because we would love to help. We would love to do more videos on this topic. So when you get a chance, like I said, like, subscribe, comment, and be sure to watch the next one. And also tell a friend about Heart Centered Couple.